Hello everyone, and welcome to the latest Minty Reacts, and we are here for the next episode of Avengers, Earth's Mightiest Heroes, Season 1, Episode number 14, Masters of Evil. I've been excited for this episode. As per the usual with this series, I do not remember this episode at all, but it has Masters of Evil in it, and I really like the Masters of Evil as a villain team. I really enjoy them, because like their whole team makeup is just so good, where we have Baron Zemo, Enchantress, Scourge, Crimson Dynamo, who I don't know when they picked him up in the bunch, but he's there too. And now Abomination, and technically I guess Arnim Zola as well. He's there too. But I just love the Masters of Evil, and I love their whole idea, their whole concept of like, yeah, let's just be an evil Avengers team, and let's just go from there, kind of a thing. Let's just go from there. So I'm excited to see what happens in this episode. So let's just get right into it, shall we? So in 3, 2, 1, let's get going. Oh, this guy again. We got Cyclone back. I love these newspaper articles like secret school for mutants. That's a reference to the X-Men. And the other one is like scientist replaced by reptilian alien. I'm pretty sure that's just Dr. Connors. That's pretty much just Lizard. But also Skrulls.
Boy, did I miss you.
Oh, Whirlwind. God damn it. Messed his name up again.
Out, then you come back here. Everybody knows this is where I shop.
Wasp with her quips.
Chatty today. What?
Haha! It was actually the Enchantress. Oh, and I forgot, Wonder Man is there too. I mean, technically she could just fly away.
I'm gonna give up? Think again. I'm an Avenger.
Alright, now she can't fly away. She definitely cannot fly away now.
One down.
Alright, to be fair though, you did take out, I'm not going to say she's the weakest one, but she was really tiny, so you took out the tiniest one.
And Wasp belongs on the party circuit, not in law enforcement.
You forgot Captain America.
Captain America's okay. He's fine. He's fine. He's fine.
Kings of the Panther tribe. And in point of fact,
Yeah.
it is applied to the skin, and a lethal poison to those who are not of the royal line.
I feel like he's just messing with you, Hawkeye. I think he's just messing with you. Yeah, he's just messing with you. He 100% just messing with you.
So I can have any suit at any time in seconds.
You only have 3 suits, sir.
Sure now, but what if... Why are you arguing with me? Just...
It's like, Tony, you have 3 suits. For now. I'm gonna build more. I'm Tony Stark, is what I do. I have money, Jarvis. God.
System.
You guys are gonna say, Tony, you're getting hacked. God, they're actually about to just murder Tony Stark.
Not yet.
Not yet. I mean, Zemo, like, if you just want to take down the Avengers, I mean, just murdering him now would probably be a good idea. You know, they're taking on the Avengers really easily. Like, real easily. Oh man, sent the halt to Jotunheim. Oh no, I feel bad for those giants. And of course Cap doing the Cap thing of just training all the time. Hey, Cap's put up a good fight, though. Cap had put up a good fight, though. He still got knocked out, but he put up a good fight.
Now it is.
What of Thor?
Again, the Avengers went down real easily. They went down real easy.
Avengers, assemble.
Somehow Hawkeye's going to be the one to save everyone again. I just know this.
Nay, Jane Foster. I have not returned to Asgard since we last spoke. I have been needed here.
And you have family issues that you don't want to go deal with.
It would seem I am needed more than ever.
I like how they're just like subtly and just very slowly building this relationship It feels natural.
Like you said, you're needed.
I mean, a goodbye hug would have been nice. You know, it would have been nice to give Jaina just like, you know, at least a goodbye hug. Kiss on the cheek, something.
I know of thee. You are Captain America's foe, Zemo.
Correct. That is correct. Got his name right. Alright, other than, like, Enchantress here, Thor can take all these guys on, like, immediately. Like, I mean, Crimson Diamond was just a guy in a suit. Just break the suit, he's done. Other than Enchantress, Thor could take them all out. Alright, he only failed because he was overwhelmed, guys. He only failed because he was overwhelmed, okay? He could have still taken them all out. Enchantress took his hammer.
Well, what do you recommend?
Indeed. It is up to us.
I mean, they don't know that you're there. So, you got the element of surprise in your hand.
What are you going to do, Zemo? Do not be so troubled, my Wonder Man. All you...
Ah, he said his name.
Win. When I say so.
The downfall of all villain teams, they don't communicate well with each other. It's just what happens. You know, management just taken up, just not telling the lower subsidiaries what to do. Kills every business.
What do you want? The war is over. After all these years, is revenge on me really that important to you?
I mean, it's Baron Zemo. The dude's an actual Nazi. Like, he doesn't need a reason to keep fighting you, Cap. Like, I'm not sure if they went full bore into his like origin and his backstory in the show, because, you know, it is a cartoon for kids ultimately, but like, he is a Nazi.
Not some lackey to a mortal villain.
Zemo is but a toy, to be discarded when I tire of him.
Yet again, villains not wanting to fully work together, they're just kind of using each other to get their own, like, stuff going on.
So is this mission.
The Hulk is still alive, but the
He's out there.
bigger threat is Ant-Man.
Ant-Man.
Really? Ant-Man's threat?
Ant-Man is the last Avenger. He's a threat.
Oh, they don't know about... they don't know about Hawkeye and Black Panther.
It's not the last Avenger. There's two more.
There we go. Abomination was going to tell him. Like, yeah, you forgot about Black Panther and Hawkeye.
Zemo, another Avenger is inside the mansion.
And he's kicking our asses right now. Zemo didn't do his research. He didn't do his research. Very un-Zemo-like.
I owe you some payback, Robin Hood.
Please, I'm begging you. Brush your teeth.
Hawkeye with the quips, you know.
Be punished.
I am an Avenger, and I will meet my end with pride.
Yeah.
I'm gonna meet mine with kicking and screaming.
I believe it, Hawkeye. I believe it.
You choose, Captain. Which of your teammates will be the first to taste my blade?
Oh no, he's pulling a Negan on them. He's having them choose who dies.
He is misguided. We were not trying to defeat your team, Baron. We were simply allowing Ant-Man uninterrupted access to his lab.
Oh, there he is. Goddamn Ant-Man. Like, goddamn.
Surrender, Zemo. End this before anyone gets hurt.
I have a ray gun, and I'm not afraid to use it.
Sorry, Simon.
Oh no, he's sciencing them. Oh no, he's beating them. With science.
Come on, back.
Yeah, just punt Abomination, why not? Alright, well. Amora was kind of like the strongest one. She just got taken out with one arrow. He might, though.
But my friend might.
Like I said, I felt bad for the Frost Giants, because, you know.
Ursula, I need you.
Oh man, it's a big meaty men slapping meat fight.
I'd like my shield back now. It needs to be cleaned.
It's got a bunch of Nazi scum on it. That is unfortunately true. Like, at least as far as we know right now, he is just simply held together by magic.
Out of my house right now. Destroy them all!
Hey, there's like a center page panel there. Aha. This is a really cool action episode, though. Like, there's a lot of action in this episode, which makes sense.
And I won't lie to you, I'm kind of glad.
And there went Dynamo. Probably the easiest one to take out, just, again, break his suit. So yeah, that's the end of Scourge. He's done for.
Enchantress, we are leaving.
She's busy right now. She's trying to not die by the Hulk. And so they escape to Villain another day.
So,
Ooh,
when did you get back from Wakanda?
that's a black eye and a half right there.
I'm not so sure I want to be part of a team I have to rescue every week.
Yeah, it is twice.
I'm not so sure. Zemo. He seemed so certain of what he was doing. Like it was going to put the world right in his hands.
I mean, probably. It's Zemo is what he does.
I told you not to underestimate them.
And you didn't account for Panther and Hawkeye.
Got you there. He got you there.
The pieces are in place.
Oh, Loki. That makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. Just Loki being the big bad. That makes sense. It's Loki. That's what he does. That's what Loki does. He maneuvers the pieces around and he figures out how to play the game. That's what Loki does. That was a fun episode. That was a really fun episode. Just a nice big old action episode. Got to see the Avengers get put on the back foot and then get saved yet again by Hawkeye. Just because that's twice in a row they've had to get saved by Hawkeye. So like, I do not disagree with Hawkeye's statement there of like, yeah, do I have to save you guys every week? Because if I do, I want my pay increased. I want to be leader. Because yet again, Hawkeye being a normal dude. He's just a normal dude. But like I said in the episode, and like Abomination also said there as well, it's like Zemo failed that plan. Like he failed because he didn't do his research. That's the problem with villains. They don't do their research all the time. They're like, they go in there thinking that they have everything planned out. It's like, nope, forgot about the new hire. You just forgot about him. Like boom. There we go. New hire, one day. And also we kept seeing like a little bit of some breaking down between the villains as well, which is a normal comic booky trope thing, which is why villains fail most of the time. So that's just why they fail. Is that they don't agree with each other. They simply don't. You have Amora who has her own plans here, where she's like, nah, I'm putting pieces in place here for Loki, and we don't even know what exactly Loki's plan is other than it's Loki. So you can imagine probably world domination of some sort, realm domination of some sort. It's Loki. That's just kind of what he does. And let's be honest, Zemo is a Nazi. He just wants to take over the world too. That's just what he does. That's what Zemo does. Or he just wants to kill Captain America. One of the two. Why not? Actually, no. I would say Zemo's plan is just I want Captain America's DNA so I can fix the virus X and then not be in my suit all the time and not be constantly dying. So that's probably his plan. But either way, beyond all that stuff, like it's cool to see the Masters of Evil. It's cool to see all these villains like team up together, and it's one of the things that the MCU really, honestly, has failed on a lot. Like very, very bigly failed on. Very, very failed on a major level is villain team-ups. Like we have not had that many villain team-ups in the MCU, and we're probably not going to be getting any anytime soon at all, because I don't count Thunderbolts. Thunderbolts doesn't count. That's its own thing. That's basically Marvel Suicide Squad. That doesn't count. So it's like we haven't actually seen villain teams. There actually hasn't really been any villain teams at all. Like at all, there's not been any teams, which is kind of a shame. And I mean, the reason why is because the MCU keeps killing their villains off. And it's like if they didn't do that, we could have a very, very great villain team. Like, I know there was I think it was Nando V Movies, like, a while ago, had made a video about how to improve Age of Ultron. This is before, WandaVision came out, before Civil War, before all that stuff came out, that kind of recontextualized everything. But how to make Age of Ultron better, and the way to do that is basically have Ultron start the Masters of Evil, and then it would involve not killing certain villains, which is fair. But it would also involve, actually using the villains that they haven't killed yet and being like, yeah, no, this is a smart idea. And it would make sense for Ultron too to do that. It would make sense for, the smartest, like, supercomputer to be like, okay, I can't beat the Avengers myself, so why not have a team of other villains that are equally matched to then go against them too, and then I can do my own stuff. Like, that makes perfect sense, but they didn't do that. They didn't. So I want to see the Masters of Evil at some point in the MCU, but if you've watched my Secret Invasion review, I'm kind of a little bit hesitant about anything in the MCU right now. Like, don't get me wrong, I am quite excited for the Marvels, just because I really like Captain Marvel, and I'm excited for Loki season 2 when it comes out next month. But beyond that, I'm pretty hesitant about the MCU in general and the direction. But that's beside the point. For this episode, though, it was fun seeing Masters of Evil. It was really, really cool seeing an actual villain team up and seeing it go as you would expect it to go. The villains, like, not fully being on board enough to take out the heroes, but then forgetting about certain details and then, ultimately failing. And having the heroes be like, we need to figure out what's going on here, because there's clearly some more stuff going on. And yeah, it sets up more storylines, sets up more things in general. And there's some good action in it too. There's some really good action, it's just really cool. But either way, let me know down in the comments what you think about this episode, and what do you think about the whole idea of villain team-ups, and what kind of villain team-up would you want to see in the MCU whenever they decide to finally do one? Like, what would you like to see happen there? And if you like this review if you like this reaction as well, leave a like as well. It definitely helps out for the channel and helps out for the video as well. If you want to see more from the channel and want to join this community, there's a link to my description. There's a link in the description for my Discord, so you can join if you want to join in and discuss more. And if you want to see more from the channel as well, leave a subscription as well. That definitely does help out in growing the numbers and growing the community to a larger YouTube audience. You can do that as well if you would like as well. And until next time, if you want to see more, right over here is going to be a playlist for another show you can watch. It'll be something either Marvel or anime related. And over here is going to be a video that YouTube recommends for you as well. And until next time, just stay avenging, everyone. I'll see you in the next one. Until then, peace, everyone. Peace.